Oh, what's this, you ask? Hey, folks, welcome to Black Mirror. And before you say anything, this has nothing to do with a frickin' TV show. The only thing this and the TV show might have in common is that nobody speaks English. That's about it, though. Oh, and I usually like putting on the subtitles just in case you hear something like somebody says Bick and you think they say Dick. You look at the subtitles, you realize that you were wrong. But yeah, I mean, if you're not a fan of the subtitles, go ahead and let me know. I'll try to turn them off in future games. But yeah, this came out early 2000s, late 90s, somewhere around there. Either way, it's a point-and-click adventure horror game, if you couldn't tell. It's one I've had for a while. It's kind of near and dear to my heart. And, the other playthrough I'm doing, seeing it every day, and I know they're long ones too. So I thought I'd kind of mix it up. So I'm going to be doing this along with that. So you're going to see this every other day, and you're going to see the other playthrough on the other days. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have any game suggestions, let me know. If there's something I really don't want to play, I will let you know. But yeah, I was thinking about doing something new with like Tales, and then something a little bit older with this one. And then when I finish this one, I'm planning on doing something like Sonic Mania, like something that came out within the last couple of months or something. But yeah, anyway, I thought I'd give this a try. Somebody's gonna like it, right? Alright, let's do it.
Dear Sam, it was not easy for me to find fitting words for these first lines that I hope you are reading, as well as it was not easy to find out where you were living. I hope that my letter will reach your hands as soon as possible, as there is not much time left. Since your departure, I have contributed all my efforts and endless hours of sleepless nights looking for the truth about our family. I feel that I'm already very close to beholding its full face, and I am concerned that I might not have the strength to look at it alone. Therefore I am turning to you, Samuel, for I know that you will hear out my plea.
Dun dun dun.
In this envelope, you will find the ancient ring of our heritage. It is very important that you always have it with you. Take extraordinary care of it. Please return to our manor and help me. I know my time is closing in. I can feel it. I am afraid.
You should be. Oh, that scene every time. Now back to the future, or return from the future.
After the funeral, we jointly returned to Black Mirror. The journey through the desolate countryside seemed endless. No one spoke a single word. When our glances met, they were full of deep sorrow. It wasn't merely grief, however, that was in our eyes. it was also a certain alienation that Victoria and Robert felt towards me. My unexpected return after more than 12 years gave them the freedom to ask all kinds of unspoken questions.
I am truly sorry about what happened.
Thank you, Hines. I don't know what else I should say. William was everything to me, and now...
You need not say anything, Victoria. Today is a sad day for all of us. I think I will leave you alone now, if you will excuse me.
You don't have to go. You are a good friend to us, as you were to William.
I value your words, but I think I had better go now.
Please be our guest, I beg you.
I would be happy to, if that is your wish. I would like to skim through certain volumes in your library, if you would not mind then.
No, not at all.
Thank you. I will be in the library.
Yep,
Bates,
have a library.
should Hines need
Three sons of
anything,
bitches.
please be of help to him.
Of course. You can rely on that, madam.
Do not want to sound harsh, but I think we should leave you alone.
You are empathic as usual, Robert. I want to be alone with my thoughts for a while.
That is quite understandable. Samuel, would you see me to my study?
Yes, gladly.
Oh, Samuel, please stay. I'd like a word with you.
Certainly.
Oh, no.
Will you excuse me, Robert? We will talk later.
I will be in my study.
Samuel, tell me, have you returned to stay with us for good?
To tell the truth, I haven't decided yet. Give me some more time, please.
Don't forget, we are still your family. You are a Gordon, and you belong here just like all the other Gordons before you.
Yes, I am well aware of that, but I need to put my thoughts in order. Perhaps then I'll be able to answer your question.
Oh well, I hoped you'd say yes. I'm not feeling well. Please excuse me now, Samuel.
Of course. I will go to my room.
Sir, I took the liberty to clean up your room. I believe you will be satisfied with the results. Here is the key. Your suitcase is already in the room.
Thank you, Bates. Victoria wants me to stay. Maybe I should have promised I would. But I haven't made up my mind yet. Maybe later. Bates has readied my room. I should go have a look.
So right away, they kind of throw you to the wolves. Okay, so the old guy at the very beginning is William Gordon. This is his grandson, Samuel Gordon. And that's who he was writing the letter to, you know, before that whole thing. So the old lady in there is Victoria, is William's wife and Samuel's grandmother. The dude that went to his study is Robert, who is Samuel's uncle and Victoria and William's son. And Bates is the butler. I forgot his first name. I think it's Nathaniel or something. And then the guy that went to the library, Hines Hartman, he's the doctor of like the whole town. He more specifically works in a morgue, but yeah, he's like basically the doctor of the whole area. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's weird. Like they're calling each other by first names and everything. He's calling his grandmother by her first name. I never did that as a kid, but you know, England could be totally different in the 80s, 70s, whenever. But yeah, he's been gone for 12 years. There is a reason behind that. It's mainly because he ran away because of something that happened. But, you know, who wouldn't after what did happen? You'll see. You will see.
This place hasn't changed at all, as though I were only away for a few days. Welcome home, Samuel.
Welcome home
I
indeed.
only have a few necessities in it.
all this time and it looks pretty much like it
I'll
did.
take
I
the
mean,
pills
that could be a
in
good
case my
thing, that could
head
be a bad
starts to
thing.
ache again.
Oh yeah, his headaches. Yeah. What movie was it where there was a basin at like the dinner table and they thought it was soup? Oh god, what was it? Was that
Cold
George
in
of the
here.
Jungle? I
I'll
don't
tell
remember.
Bates to light up the fireplace.
Or you could do it because you're right there, you lazy fucker. I guess that's gotta be the
Old
thing about
painting.
having a butler is
I don't know who its author was.
it's making somebody else do everything. It's like, can you even clothe yourself? Oh yeah, this is a picture of his wife.
Forgive me, Catherine.
Yeah, it looks just fine, but... So
A
that should probably
collection
give
of
you a
old
hint of what
pictures.
happened.
I don't want to remember that time. I'll leave it alone.
Keep it in the past. Probably a good idea. I mean, you probably won't be able to escape it, but, you
It's
know.
locked. I only had a couple of things and an old camera in it as far as I recall. But where did I keep the key? I'll have a look around the room. It has to be here somewhere.
And as you can guess, we're gonna need that camera, so if I remember correctly...
I cannot see there. It's too high.
I know it's on the door frame, I just don't remember how to get up there. I
I cannot
Wait a
see
minute.
there. It's too high.
Damn it, dude.
I cannot see there.
Yeah, I
cannot
know.
I cannot see. Catherine would comb her beautiful hair in front of it every morning. It's best not remembered.
Now this is what always confused me. Because... I guess it's kind of spoilers. Not really, though. When they lived together, they lived, like, in the basement, like, on the first floor or whatever. Like, not in this room, as far as I can tell. But, I don't know. I know the freaking key is up there. I'll remember how to get to it in a minute. It'll come back to me. Trust me. And this is where the uncle is. Paging Dr. Douchebag.
Robert, may I speak with you for a moment?
Of course. I'd be happy to speak to you. We haven't seen each other for such a long time. How many years has it been?
12, maybe more.
A long time indeed. I am happy that you have returned.
I have not come to stay. I came only to be here for William's funeral.
Really? That's a pity. I thought you would stay with us for a few months at least. Maybe you can still change your mind. So, what do you want to talk about?
I say Dr. Douchebag because, this dude works, it's a sanatorium? Some insane asylum or something like that. So he is technically a doctor?
So what has been happening around here since I've been away?
Things are rather odd, but I have no recollection of anything special.
Are there any new families?
No, I do not believe so. In fact, the only person to have moved here is Dr. Herman. We also have a different groom and a different gardener than the ones you knew.
I've been away for 12 years, and all that has happened is that we have 2 new servants.
Well, no one is clamoring to live around here. You know that yourself.
Yes, nothing really has changed. It's almost scary.
Servants.
The castle is falling into disrepair. How long can it last like this?
It has been standing here for hundreds of years, and it is not going to decay anytime soon. It will outlive us, just as it has outlived our ancestors.
But the old wing is on the verge of falling down.
It was already on the verge of falling apart when I was born. Yet it still stands.
Why hasn't anyone tried to restore it?
Oh, sure they have. About 100 years ago, Werner Gordon attempted to repair it.
Why are you saying attempted?
Well, he was not the first one who had tried it. The new structure never lasted more than a couple of years. The original castle foundations that Marcus and Mordred jointly laid are within those walls. It is as though the old stones do not want to accept the new ones.
Strange, indeed.
Strange indeed. So Marcus and Mordred are like the first Gordons, quote unquote. So they're not really involved in the story. They kind of are, but them being the first kind of ties everything together, sort of.
What do you think about what happened to William?
That is a strange question. What should I think about it?
I don't believe it was an accident, let alone suicide.
I am afraid you are jumping
And he was your
to
dad.
conclusions, Samuel. You don't happen to think it was a murder, do you?
No, but really, who would want to kill themselves in the autumn of their life? William was a very old man.
Look, William was alone in the tower when it happened, and the door was locked from the inside. So a stranger's intervention is impossible.
So why didn't he leave a letter?
That I do not know, and I do not even want to think about it. Trying hard to get my thoughts away from William's death, and I absolutely don't feel like talking about it.
How is it possible that Robert is not at all interested in this? Am I the only one who wants to know the truth of what happened to William? I will go now.
All right. Feel free to come back if you need anything, Samuel.
Yeah, his voice. Huh. Oh, that's the grandmother's room. I mean, yeah, that's Robert's father, and he's dead. And he doesn't really want to... Well, I can see not wanting to talk about it. At least right away.
I hoped I'd never have to return here. I'll never forgive myself for Catherine's death, for which I was responsible. It should have been me that ended up in the flames, not her.
Yeah, pretty much. But, like I said, like subsequential games, they show them living on the first floor, not the second one, so... I don't really know. I just know there was a fire. I kind of remember how it happened,
ashes.
but leave
Just
that for the next
ashes.
game.
Just ashes.
No, you... There is something in there, and I know there
It
is.
entirely destroyed by the flames. It's destroyed like the rest of the room because of the unfortunate fire many years ago. This place is making me remember all those horrible events.
Yeah, sorry, but...
The door is locked.
I wonder who has the key to the attic.
There's nothing in it, just dust. We've already
tip,
said
double-clicking
everything there is to
basically-
say.
You fucker, ask him for the attic key. Double-clicking pretty much is the... Not the fuck you button, the, skip bullshit button. Wait a minute.
Today's paper. I'll have a look. There seems to be a note of some sort inside.
Ha! I remembered.
Robert, I have only now received your
Only
letter.
now received your letter. That permanently drunken goof whom you have paid to be the messenger brought it late. I will take care of your parcel as usual. Do not worry. Fortunately, no one cares about anything in this godforsaken place. P.S. I suggest you give more money to that blockhead Mark next time. Maybe it will help him be more tardy.
H.
I'll
Huh.
put it back so that Robert finds it where it's supposed to be.
Sounds like Robert and whoever HH is in cahoots. Now, see, this is where I'm pretty sure that behind that corridor is where it actually happened, the fire and all that junk, but I don't
This
know.
door
Continuity
leads
issues, I
nowhere.
guess.
The lower floor of the old wing of the castle is behind it. The entrance has been walled up for years.
Really? Oh, it must have been walled up after the fire. That would make sense, actually. And there's Bates. Oh, here we go.
Mordred Gordon, the heartless ruler of the dark ages of our history. His rule was ended by his own brother Marcus in 1213.
Yeah, those dogs even look like part of Cerberus or something. 1213. Damn. But yeah, basically, so they were brothers. So Mordred was the bad one, and Marcus was the maybe not good, but you know, he stood up against Mordred, and unfortunately didn't end well. Well, I mean, they both died eventually, but yeah.
I'm glad you have returned, sir. We have kept your room intact. It's exactly as it was when you left.
Very nice. Thank you.
If you would like to have it straightened or anything else, just tell me.
That won't be necessary. It happened so suddenly, I didn't have time to write that I was coming.
I would be happy to help you with anything.
Thank you. I'll be fine.
Do you need anything else, sir?
I need the key to the attic.
Oh.
Do you know where I can find it?
It is hanging in the kitchen right next to the cellar door. You cannot possibly miss it. I'm going to need the key later today. Can you please put it back afterwards, sir?
Of course I'll return it.
Thank you.
The way he said it too. Of course
Bates,
I will.
Could you please light up the fireplace in my room? It's quite cold in there.
Oh, pardon this old servant, sir. I had completely forgotten about it. I will be happy to light up your fireplace. Also, if you need the room cleaned up properly, please say so. It was abandoned for over 12 years, and one hasty cleanup is insufficient.
No, the room is all right. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Would you say that you're gonna light his fire?
Are you sure you're all right, Bates? You know, you can take a rest whenever you want.
Thank you, sir. I think I will be fine.
I was under the impression that nothing had changed here since I left. So many years have passed, but it seems to me like it was just last month. The same scenery, the same weather, as though time would rather avoid this place.
Sir, a lot has changed in your absence. Nothing is as it was,
Really?
believe me. We are all growing old, and so is everything around us. I've been a servant here since my youth, and I know well how much a man can be changed by this place. During the last few months, things have been getting noticeably worse, day by day. It is as if the bleakness within the old walls of this manor is gradually taking us over.
Maybe you're right. But I don't feel exactly well within these walls. Been recalling memories of me that I've wanted to forget. Strange and dark in them. And that dismal silence.
Yeah, the sound's gonna be spooky.
I have spoken to Robert. It seems to me he may not be feeling well.
It is probably due to his responsibilities at Ashbury. Lately, it seems to really exhaust him. He has recently taken to spending most of his time at work, often not even returning home for the night. He usually arrives in the evening, locks himself in his study, and works late into the night. He won't even let me in.
He may just not want to be disturbed.
Maybe, but he would never do that before.
I'll talk to him.
All right, sir.
I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
Very strange indeed. Alright, that's where the doctor is. Need to get the keys first before I forget. Yeah, Ashbury is the name of the asylum. Freaking here.
This is the key to the attic. I'll take it.
Sometimes if you don't need something right away, like it won't come up. That's probably why I couldn't get the key off the door frame.
Fresh
Because probably I don't need
and
the
a
camera
few
yet.
sweets. Almond sweets from Switzerland. I like these best.
Switzerland, you all got almond sweets? Huh, share the love. They probably sell them here too, just... Who knows? Yeah, I'll go talk to Fuckface again real quick.
I need
Hello.
to speak with you, Robert.
Sure.
Yeah, see, the only time I've called my uncle by, like, first name is, like, when I was really young and I didn't know any better. But usually put uncle and then their name. You know, just... whatever, who knows. He's older now, so...
I spoke with
who knows?
Bates. Why don't you allow him into your study?
Did he tell you this? You see, I just don't want anyone to disturb me all the time. I have enough of my own problems and can do without his servility.
What's the matter?
Nothing special, I guess. I just happen to have a bit more work than usual these days.
I must go now.
Right then. I'll return to my work.
Well, I have the key to the attic, so I might as well try going that way. Don't worry, people, I'm trying to not spoil it as much as possible, because, as you can tell, yes, I have played the game. I know, like, I'm remembering pretty much everything, so... But I try not to give everything away, or even hint at it, so... And you're probably thinking... You've played this before, why are you playing it again? I like this game, okay? And I don't think it gets the attention that it deserves. Hell, the fourth one, called The Black Mirror, came out on Steam like a month or two ago or something like that. I think it's also on Xbox One. But crap, it takes place in like 1820 or something, so it's like a prequel to this one. God, I want to play it. But yeah, that's kind of what prompted me to play this one.
Old
Doesn't get enough
squirrels
attention, I
and
don't
lots
think.
of spider webs.
My favorite combo.
I can't see anything special.
Damn it, Sam,
here.
move your ass. You can't, not cunt. Never understood that. I can't see this. Or, at all. They say atoll. Atoll what? Is it tall?
The entrance to the tower is nailed shut. I must get rid of these barrier boards somehow. I can't do this with my bare hands.
Oh, you hardly try, you pussy. Trying to remember what I need. Was it a hammer? Maybe something in here?
It's locked.
I think I need something from there. I think that's when Robert gives me a key, because I think it's his shit or whatever. Oh, there's a camera film in there. But if I don't have the camera, then I don't think that's gonna trigger. Damn it! I'm gonna try it anyway. Fuck it. Fuck it. Chug it. Football.
I have no idea what we can speak about.
I know it. Freaking A. Gotta get to that camera somehow. Damn it. I don't remember if there's something that you used to... No. Damn it. Wait a... Oh.
I'll try reaching up there.
It's a right click. Motherfucker.
There is something there.
I know I didn't need
The
anything
key to
special
my
to get
drawer.
up there.
I knew it had to be
Damn
somewhere
it.
in the room.
And I knew it was there too. It was a fucking right click. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I must be tired. But yeah, see when it blinks like that, that's how you know that it works with the object you're hovering over. Open it. I have to fucking hold your hand.
My
I really
holy
have to ask that
Bible.
question.
They're too old to be used. I have no
Just
need
like
to
your
take
mom.
pictures of anything.
You know, that's weird. Now that I think about it, I don't know who Samuel Gordon's parents are. They were like never. I think he spoke of his father, maybe, but yeah, I don't recall. Okay, I know we're gonna need the camera later, so okay, I've got to focus on getting to the attic. I'm jumping ahead and shit. I'm gonna go talk to the grandmother first. She's not
Victoria
there.
is in the common room.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but... If I know these things, what do I try? For the shits and giggles, of course! Ugh.
Victoria wants to be alone. I'm not going to disturb her.
Alright, there's only one other person I could think of to talk to.
Doctor, can I have a word with you?
No, it's okay. Take your time closing the book. That's what I hate. If they're in the middle of an animation, you have to wait for it to
Yes.
finish before they
All right.
actually speak to you.
It's William. I know you were his friend, and also his physician.
Yes, that applies to your whole family. So, what is it that troubles you, Gordon? You do realize that this is not the appropriate time to speak about William.
I don't believe it was an
Shut up.
accident.
Well, it is strange indeed. Then why would he do it? And those burns?
What burns?
Numerous deeply burned areas. I have no clue as to their origin.
Go on.
No, Mr. Gordon. Come back tomorrow. I will gladly tell you everything. I really do not want to talk about this today.
All right. Then expect me tomorrow. I will certainly come back. Dr. Herman knows something important. I have to talk to him tomorrow.
Burns? I don't remember Burns.
This bookcase is full of old dust-covered books. I don't think I could find one that would interest me.
As books should be, because only people from 1423 read. That means that, you know, before TVs and
The
crap,
map of
that's the
our
only
manor.
time you should
It
be
might
reading.
come in handy. I'll take it.
Watch more of my videos and you'll understand my humor. It's very... You have to jump through hoops, but when you do,
A manually
congratulations.
drawn map of the world from the 16th century.
Wow. Impressive. Yeah, the rear part.
William's work table. He used to spend hours and hours at it, writing. The statue is holding something strange in its hand. It appears to be a key of some sort, or an amulet.
Oh, but you're not going to take it? Alright.
There's no point in skimming through these books. Not one of them can help me find out what happened.
Looks like a protractor.
The Chronicle of
Wait
the
a minute.
Warm
Is this
Hill
what I think it
Manor.
is?
The local parish has been here for a very, very long time. According to the oldest books and records, it has been here for so long that only the walls of our castle may remember its foundation.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry, people. It's
In
too
this, the
long.
whole
I have
account
actually read it
burnt
one
to
time,
stone
and it
long
took
after
forever.
his death, around 15, despite when they got, there was no one left of consequence. Father Matthias took meticulous care. Recorded by hand of Jeremy Gordon, 1632 A.D.
400 years after the ancestors. It basically tells the chronicle of the local church and, you know, the shit that happened. I don't really remember the history, but some of it matters, not all of it, though. It's really not worth going through the book, trust me. I mean, if you want to get the game and read it yourself, wink wink, nudge nudge. But, you know, I mean, it's an interesting read, but, you know, again, it's fiction. Okay, so I still have to get in the attic. Maybe he knows of some tools. Oh, butler! Alfred!
Yes, sir?
You're not looking well. Why don't you take a couple of days off?
Thank you, sir. I will be all right. It's just William. We lived our best years together here.
Indeed. You must have become very good friends over time.
Yes.
As a servant?
Please, let us not talk about this further. There has been enough sorrow lately.
Bates, I want you to know that you're more of a friend to us than a servant.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, attaboy.
Bates,
Here we go.
would you happen to know where I can find a toolbox?
Do you need to get something fixed, sir? I'll tell Morris. He will take care of it.
No, nothing like that. I don't need his help.
In that case, I think you should be able to find some tools in the stable.
Thanks. Why is the entrance to the old tower blocked?
Madam ordered me to nail the door shut so that she would not have to think about that place ever again. She does not want anyone to enter William's study.
I see. I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
Oh yeah, Morris, the, what'd you call him, a groundskeeper or something? I forget what he really does. Because there's also Lewis the Gardener, I think that's his name. Okay. Oh man, he must have been a heavy guy.
This is the
Oh, these are
place
weak.
where William took his last breath. I won't leave before I find out the truth.
Okay. Nothing else to dick with. horse. Hello? Can I just enter the stable without talking to him? Shui. Talk to him another day.
I should be able to get rid of the barrier boards on the door to the tower.
I'll talk more to people in another episode, so...
Nails,
you know, to get your panties in a bunch.
Nothing I need.
I'm surprised I'm remembering as much as I'm doing. Shit.
There's enough light in here during the day. Water for the horses.
Okay, but... okay, maybe not in this chapter, but we need something from in here. I just don't know where out.
It appears stable, but I'm not going to climb up. Hay for the horses is in there, and that's Morris's responsibility.
He does more than just care for the horses, though. I remember that.
My name is Samuel Gordon. You are Morris, the groom, aren't you?
He's getting married?
Yes, sir. I know who you are. Bates told me about you.
I would like to ask you about something, Morris. Morris, you are right next to the old wing. Can you see inside the old tower from your room?
What do you mean? I never go there. Who told you that? It was that old drunkard, right?
I was just asking, why are you so upset?
I knew that Flores bastard was spreading gossip about me again. He tells you anything, don't believe him, sir. Ends to get smashed and talk out of his ass.
Sure, but you've been
Don't
to
we
the
all?
old wing, right?
Yes, but only out of curiosity. I've got no reason to go there. And it's a strange place anyway.
What do you mean?
Well, I haven't exactly got a good feeling about it. I feel like I'm being watched by something older than the centuries within those old, damp walls. And the silence, it makes one feel as if one cannot speak. Frankly, I'm glad I don't have any work to do there.
Morris,
Yeah, lucky you.
how did you get along with William?
Well, like a groom with the horse owner. Okay, I guess. He's only spoken a few sentences to me in all the time that I've been working here. I mean, I saw him very seldom.
I see. What can you tell me about Bates?
What do you want to know about him?
Well, I don't know exactly.
Everything.
He's different from when I knew him.
To me, he seems to be the same all the time. The same old standoffish mope.
He wasn't like that before.
That's possible. I've only known him for the couple of years that I've worked here.
So how many years have you been working here?
Almost 5.
I will go then.
All right, sir.
Yep, really no progress there. You know what, I'm gonna cut it here. We're getting kind of at that time. But yeah, I mean, I like this sort of game, so I don't know if you guys are interested or whatnot. I'm still gonna be playing it till the end. I'm just trying to figure out how to break up the parts, because I honestly don't want to do hour-long videos, because even for me, they're kind of daunting. I'll figure something out, though. It won't be bad. Anyway, everybody, so thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.